What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic morning and a fantastic start to your day. Happy blog day. I feel like the week has really just flown by. I don't know if that's just me or the week has really gone by. I actually can't believe it's Friday already, and it's kind of crazy how you blink your eyes, and usually these short weeks where we have a holiday on the Monday, these weeks always seem to fly by really fast here. But hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday and a fantastic kind of the end to your week here. We'll get you guys caught up here with our Fast 3. Just a few things to be aware of with the reset. And in case you guys might have missed some other stuff here from yesterday as well here. Anyways, first and foremost, let's quickly chat about the Shadow Conclave team. So unless you guys weren't aware already, the team is in the game files now, and of course as well you can kind of go into the roster and you can click on Shadow Conclave. And as well, yesterday, if you guys may have missed it, High Evolutionary is in the game now, and you can actually buy his offers in the store and you can get them unlocked. What's interesting and what's different is the fact that his orbs, for you to unlock them, they don't have the power core spending orbs or whatever, the 675 to get them unlocked. They don't have that anymore, for at least for him, and this may be a new release method that they're trying out. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if people are going to be happy about it, but either way, we'll just maintain our current course, which is like wait till he comes into the Fractal store. I still really want to get him unlocked when we can, but yeah, I don't want to buy anything right now from those guys right now. They need to fix a little bit of their game first before I start making any more purchases. But anyways, so for those of you guys that don't know, he is going to be a very crucial member to this Shadow Conclave team, and I'm not going to go over all his abilities, but I will say that what's very interesting and unique is the fact that when he is in war and he has 3 of his Shadow Conclave allies, the speed and resistance of all enemies can only be increased by positive effects. So that's actually really cool, because what that means is, the enemies that he's playing up against, they're not going to be able to get any speed bonuses, right? So if you guys recall, speed bonuses can include teams like, for example, like Night Stalkers, where they get that speed bonus. Orcus also gets speed bonus. There's also Fantastic Four that gets the speed bonuses. So again, this is going to really put the level playing field for these guys, because Thanos also has speed as well, and no one can stop his speed bar, right? I think it's his passive here where what is it? This character's ability to fill speed bar cannot be prevented. So yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be crazy. And if you guys haven't already seen the footage, some of the envoys already had advanced gameplay footage of this team, and it's very promising. I'm very excited to obviously get this team leveled up here, and of course as well for the next age. But yeah, very stoked, because yeah, these are some characters that I was pretty excited about. And surprisingly, like I said, the unlock method was the one thing we kind of got a little bit caught off here. There was data mines on it that I had seen already this week as well, and it did show that it was going to be some sort of weird milestone event. And yeah, it is in game now. You can kind of see it in the game files as well here. Also, I forgot to mention, the speed of this character in each Shadow Conclave can only be reduced by slow. So that's also important, because what that means is it's only passive, or sorry, not passive, it's only like the speed up and the slow that they're going to be basically having an impact on these guys, right? If, for example, Emma Frost, like her passive won't work on this team, and of course as well, like I said, the speed and resistance of enemies can only be increased by positive effects. So like Kang wouldn't work, like I already said, Fantastic Four. Very interesting to see. This is going to definitely reshape the meta that's currently going on here. But anyways, let's take a look at the events here. So this Peak Perfection is this event that I was alluding to earlier that we've seen in the data mines. And again, you can see here, you have to do basically a energy input, and you're going to be able to get basically some gold, and then you're going to earn some red stars and diamonds on Sylvie and Thanos if you don't have it. This is okay. Like, the energy spending side is fine, because actually if you look here, let's not include the diamonds here. If you look at the milestone 7 and it has 5,500 energy, if you divide that by like the 10 days that the event's going on, that's like 500 energy a day, or 550, and realistically, we get about like 600, right? If you do your your energy collection, and I think if you do your passive energy, I think it's like 522, right, that you get total. So fairly doable, free to play without any inputs. And then of course if you want the extras on the diamonds or the red stars, then yeah, you just have to core a little bit. But yeah, it is a decent amount of gold here, like 100, 250, 450, 300, 350, 400. So yeah, like 1 point, maybe like 1.5 or something. And then yeah, there's some experience points and all that stuff if you guys aren't 110 yet. So or if you're lower levels, this may be good. But yeah, good. Some good inputs here for gold. Because yeah, we'll take what we can get here. It's always nice to get that. Again, this also ties in if you're doing this peak perfection event. You can also tie this in with the Save the World, and there's going to be a gold burst event that's coming at the reset as well, right? This gold and training burst. So yeah, they're really trying to they are bringing some of these materials back. And it all looks like there's energy inputs. Really, I think it's kind of fishy because they're like trying to gouge your energy right now, which leads me to think there may be an energy spending event, right? That's coming up soon. So I mean, I know right now we got Damon's leaderboard, and yeah, I haven't really done too much on actually where are we sitting at here, 50,000. Yeah, so we're not doing amazing, but yeah, like they even capped the energy. Like if you guys look here, they actually capped the energy at yeah, they capped it. Like they capped it at 25,000, which is kind of crazy. I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be like the future for leaderboards, and I hope not, because if it is, oh man, that's gonna suck if there's a cap on energy, because everybody hoards energy, right? Like look, we're hoarding energy right now as we speak. Actually, you know what? Let's just do a couple of refreshes right now, just because we have the core energy event. So yeah, I can do a couple coring here and there. But yeah. So I mean, yeah, this is interesting. I probably will spend some energy when the gold and the training burst goes live. So then you can kind of double dip with with training, gold, save the world, and with this peak perfection. Because yeah, I mean, gold and training materials. I mean, if I'm just spending my energy anyways to like build a couple of if you're farming shards, because I was farming some sword master shards, right? Just to kind of get them up. But yeah, if you're farming these shards already, then yeah, you might as well take advantage of the fact that you can get some energy out of it as well, and some training materials. Anyways, that's kind of the only point I'll say about that. But yeah, very interesting. I'm very curious if this is going to be the future for these types of characters, and I hope not. Either way, save your fractals. There's we have a decent amount right now, but save your fractals, because yeah, as you can see here, Speedball, Night Thrasher, there's always going to be new characters coming in, and they've already said that new characters will always be released via seasonal store, whatever the next one is. So don't fret, right? Just don't get crazy and start buying their offers and stuff, unless you really want to. I would say he's going to come into the store eventually. Just be patient, right? And yeah, I guess if people really want them, they can get the offers and they can get the 45 shards. I know some people in my alliance have already done that, but anyways, it is what it is. There's not anything too much about it. I think, like I said, there's probably better offers. I just don't know if it's a great offer, and I think they're trying to test. They're testing us. They're trying to see if this works. So, anyways, that is enough about that. Sorry about that. That was very long-winded. Apologies there, guys. So, anyways, anniversary event. I just wanted to briefly mention that with regards to the anniversary, again, there was the best spider buddies, and I'll just briefly mention here again that there was lots of different team comps. But if you guys are focusing on any key characters, Hive Mind and Spider Society seem to be getting it done pretty quick here. I think a lot of people don't have Hive Mind built up unless you're like a seasoned veteran player, because they're quite an older team. And yeah, all you really need is Void Knight and Carnage, and they'll kind of really pivot and help the team out. But yeah, the other ones include Spider Society, and of course as well, you can use some sort of a mix between you're like Silver Sable with Superior Spider-Man, with Tangled Web. I did have some footage of that, and if you guys want to have a look at it, you can check it out. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of ways to do it, and yeah, we have lots of time on the event still. There's still another week, and I think it's sticking around for 5 weeks, right, in total. So yeah, there's still a bit of time on it, and yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, we get Dakin next week, and then the last week we'll also get the other costumes, I think, and some other stuff here. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the tier 21 orbs, so that's kind of nice. Everyone's gonna have, like, by the time they're done all these events, and if you've done them all correctly, we should have, like, I think we should have like 100,000, right, or something. 20 plus 30, 50. Oh no, I guess a little bit over 100. I guess 110,000. That's 55 orbs, and I think there's 4 pieces in 55, so you would get about like 200 pieces, right? Which would, if the math was right, you get about maybe. Did I do the math right here? Let's go into the orbs actually. Let's go into the orbs and actually have a look right now. Actually, let's go have a look. Where is that? Okay, so if you go into the orbs, you get 1 piece, and you get 2 pieces there. So yeah, so if you get 55 orbs, that's 110 pieces, and then times another 2, so that's 220 pieces, right? Because each one is 4. So 220 pieces is, yeah, it's about a character, I guess. Because I think you need a 70. Is it 70 now or something? I don't remember what it was. I have to look. Yeah, anyways, so it's not a lot, but we also have the arsenal upgrade, which, I mean, this will also give us a little bit as well for a character. So right there between those 2 events, that's like 2 characters, which is like, it's not bad, but yeah, it's a start, right? It's a start, and you got to take your time with it. Next week as well, we should get information as well with the race, and we should know which characters, right? Because the race is next, I think it's Wednesday, right? So yeah, just keep, be on the lookout for that from the, from the super duper Krakens that are gonna just whale out, and they're just gonna crush the event probably from day 1. Also as well, guys, just don't forget that we are also having the Echoes of Abyss. That's going to be leaving here, so make sure you get everything out of here before it's gone. Again, if you guys weren't able to get it, I do apologize. Hopefully you guys can work on some key characters for next time. I do have gameplay footage of the teams that I use for it, and yeah, it is sucky because there's this tier 16 requirement that you need to have, and yeah, it sucks. But yeah, just kind of work towards it. Level 85, I believe, is the minimum. And then, yeah, once you start focusing on characters. Actually, speaking of tier 16, don't forget to do this anniversary event here. Because when you do these ones, I haven't done it yet. I keep telling myself I need to do it, but I keep forgetting about it. There's still 5 days on it. But yeah, you'll get these gear tier teal orbs. That's going to be important for getting your tier 16 materials. So just make sure you guys are doing this event here. I forgot about it, and I did the other ones, but yeah, this one I still got to do. I like reading the story and taking my time with it as well here. It's actually kind of funny when you read through it, and there's some humor in there. So yeah, I do recommend doing it. But yeah, you'll get some experience as well as some shop credits. But yeah, the most important thing I'd say is these tier gear orbs. That's gonna help with tier 16 gear as well. So just make sure you guys are doing it. Otherwise, if you don't, it's gonna go away, and then you're gonna lose out on some free stuff here. So anyways, yeah. Also, in case you guys might have missed it last night, there was a promo code, and I gotta mention it because it's like one of my all-time favorite superheroes. The code was Spider-Man. So just make sure you guys punch it in here. It was actually it was very meticulously written down, like using numbers. 5P1D32 and then M4N, like Spider-Man. So just make sure you guys get it. There's a few gold and training in there, so just have that on your docket. Otherwise, guys, that is all I got. That is all I've got. A little bit longer than my usual. Sorry, apologies for that. But hopefully it helps you guys out. Hopefully it gives you guys a start to your morning, a start to your day. And I'll keep you guys posted if there's any updates with regards to today as well. You guys know I will. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching as always. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.